Hello Commandos, want to give a big shout out to our channel members. These guys support the channel and help create the high quality gameplay content. You guys rock. Go Commando. You are watching coverage from this month's Dice Commando team member tournament. For today's tournament we are using the Gandorkocron, the unofficial but community accepted holocron. Today's tournament was sponsored by Gongai Games. Be sure to check them out online at gongai.com for your gaming needs. Use code Commando10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando. This is the final round of today's DC member tournament. On the bottom of your screen we have Wretched Sin. He is playing Palpatine Unlimited Power, Palp UP, with Watto for an even 30 points. On the top side we have Davey DTD, who we saw earlier. He's playing Obi-Wan Ardent Avenger with Leia, Heart of the Resistance. He is playing a bit of rivalry, so he'll take 2 and the opponent will get to draw a card after startup. So thanks for joining us today. Good luck in the finals, gentlemen. All right, that's a 2-5. No, that was a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To a 5 again. To a 6. All right, so we're not gonna be playing on. That would have been massive for Palp, or against Palp, to be playing on Occupied City. So, yep. For sure playing on the mean streets. Yeah, no way we're doing Occupied City. Since Palp's lifeblood is his upgrades. Alright, so 2 damage gets to go across the board. I assume he'll go Leia here. Okay, and then he does get to draw a card, which is a pretty big boost for Palpatine. So alright, Palp will get us started here. Wretched Sin playing Palp. It looks like he's going to roll out Watto. Now he is using the dice roller. Nope. Oh, it makes sense to use it for Palp since there's so many. That makes sense. Alright, so misses on his money. Goes to Davey here. Alright, bringing out Leia. I'm going to put on the threat for the discard, which makes complete sense. If he hits one, remember, he can power action OB, and but he misses. But OB can power action increase by 1 of 2 or more. It does have to hit that 2 side, so. Alright, there's a Forbidden Lore. So he'll get to reduce the cost of his, well, he can pop it when he plays an ability to reduce by 1 and draw. Here comes OB, looking for a focus or something here to get his engine started. Misses. Alright, there's the Forbidden Lore, reduced by 1. So what does he play in? He plays Neiman, okay. And it looks like he's just going to be stacking them all up on going left, which makes sense. So he gets to draw a card for Forbidden. So still 2 resources on Sin side. Lore Hunter dropped a reroll. He's got it. Yeah, he has to get a 2 or something here. There's the 2 discard. So that's, oh, and the 2 focus. So he's looking at pretty much 5 cards here. Unless that 2 can get controlled. Okay, so pays 2 to put down. Alright, and he'll get to remove a blank when he does that. So that's his teachings. And that special is now worth 2. So mills for, or not mills, discards from hand for 3. Oh, DM, Sorsu, and bartering. Oh, he hates to see that bartering go. But I can see getting down his teachings makes more sense because it's damage generator. So, alright, he has 1 card in hand. Alright, so here comes Palp. Again, he doesn't need to worry about damage. It's really just output dice, about taking damage, I mean. Oh, that stinks, but he will get a reroll. Right, there's 2 focus, goes to the 3, right, trying to go for a 3 from deck with a Leia PA. I think he has to drop to reroll here. I don't think there's much of an option. It does hurt him with the card, but he needs to get his focus started, so. Yep, there we go. So he drops his Forsaken, which he couldn't have used on Obi anyway, so. Alright, there's some damage. Neiman can flip an upgrade. Right, pacifies the 2. Excellent removal when you don't care about damage. I think he probably chains into Sith Teachings here. Alright, so he goes 2, takes the shields off Leia. There's the 1, 2, 3 from deck, so loses a Forbidden Lore. Loses a... Is that... It was Breaking Bonds, yep. Alright, he'll take the money. Okay, takes $2. Set himself up for his big stuff next round. I mean, he'll claim, I think. He's going to claim. Oh, yeah, he'll have to pay for that. Okay, which he does. Okay, because remember, there's no scoundrel to spot. There are no resources on Mean Street, so that's not bad. So he just basically erased a turn. Okay, so he's going to roll that back in using the Palpatine power action. He hits the special, so doesn't need to worry about it. And that is worth 2. So at least he was able to get on the board here. He's gonna gamble, so he's gonna pay 1 for the Watto power action. He'll call probably money, I would imagine. Yep. And if he gets it, if he hits money, he gets 2 resources. He does not. He gets disrupt though. So he'll crush and get out around, I would imagine, because he can't flip that. That is a character die. Yep. So he'll crush and call it around. Alright, resetting here. So after he draws here, we'll get a deck count. Alright, so he's down to 15 in deck, 5 in hand. Davey has initiative here, so I get to go first. Right, pays 1 for Scrap Heap, that'll help him get his money engine online. We saw him lose his DM earlier, and he is playing DM, remember, under the new rules, so motive's not a factor, because those 2 are on the restricted list together. Alright, double blanks on Watto, man. Alright, Leia coming in. It's a discard, but it's not a 2, so the 2 being a big deal with Obi. Right, there's an override on Sith Teachings, paying, is it a death field? It is. It's going to be a death field. That's pretty big, because I can come in 3 times with Palpatine at the power action. That's a lot of stuff to control. Meanwhile, Palp's rolling money or damage and focus. Alright, there's the 3 that he wants, but no focus. Okay, Palpatine coming in. Let's see what he can do. Remember that Neiman gets to flip as well, right? So there, I mean, there's damage and the 2 focus. I think the 2 focus becomes the control target. Davey's thinking about it here, and I don't blame him. This is a decision point for sure. Yeah, I think, again, with no focus, that 3 for 1 staying out there, because that's worth, I mean, that's 3 dark cards from deck. Oh, become 1. Oh, he'll mill 4 cards. That's pretty big. He lost a Neiman, a Jump, a Backton, and Entangle, so not horrible loss there, but I mean 4 cards is pretty big. So he's got to resolve the 3 indirect and start getting it out before he does his focus. Yeah. So alright, so it is Sin's move here, so he'll get damage off the table in some form here, I would imagine. Those Watto die are really useless to him. Okay, so he's focusing to money. So, because I mean, okay, he's just getting ready for the next turn. He drops no answer for a reroll. Oh, gets the 3 for the top of the deck. That's ugly. That's real ugly. Right, there's 3 indirect, so 2 on OB. AOB takes all 3. Leia for 3 from deck, and now he'll get to scrap heap. So Breaking Bonds, Ataru, or no, sorry, Fatal Blow, and there's a Force Storm, so one of his big bads. Does 2 to Leia, and he still has 2 more Force Death Fields coming out. And he'll have the money to pay for it if he needs the pay side. Alright, 1 resource. I mean, takes the money, right? Takes the $4. Alright, claims, and then with that claim does Field Medic. Alright, Palp, bringing out the Death Field. Yeah, alright, there's 4 more, because why not? And so 4 across the board. 2, 3, 4, 2 apiece. He gets 1 more. There's the 2. Oh, looks like he dropped it. Alright, the 3. Yep, resolve the 3. 1, 2. Okay, 2 to OB. And I think that's going to do it because he's out of cards. Yep, so there's a pass. So we'll go into round 3. Palpatine's in good shape here. We have not seen the other Death Field yet, and he has money to pay for it. So if he got that this round, it's going to be tough sailing. All right, but there's 7 cards in deck, 5 in hand. I mean, he's likely to lose. All right, if there's Force Jump, that will help. Do you remember Force Jump needs to blank, so it does not work on Death Field, right? Because it's looking at Death Field. Death Field has the no blanks. So okay, so he jumped, so it goes to Davey here. Or sorry, it goes to Wretched Sin, who's bringing in Palpatine, so he didn't pull any of his big bads. It's 5 damage on the table. Pacifies the 2. Net 1 shield, but worthless to him. I mean, I think you throw the money, or sorry, the indirect. Throw the indirect across the table. Which he does. 1, 2, 3. All goes on to Leia. First aid to heal 2. It's only worth 4 first round. Okay, PAs. He'll get out the Death Field again. And system with 3 more. Keep marching towards doom. Field Medic. 3 more. Puts 1 on Obi, 2 on Leia. Now here comes Obi. Man, that become 1 play last round was brutal. Alright. There's the 2 focus that he needs. And now, well, he's not quite forced to play yet, so there's 1, 2, 3. Sorsu removes the 2, okay. Now here comes Leia. Alright, there's a swing and a miss. But again, that 2 focus on the table is no joke. Do we see Death Field again here? Okay. Now that sorcerer doesn't do him a ton of good, but there's the 4-for-1. Sorcerer doesn't do him a ton of good, but it will serve as an overwrite next round, so he won't need as much money if he gets something big. We've seen one Force Storm in the drink, so there's still one more Force Storm and one more Deathfield in his deck. Presumably he's playing 2 of each, because I don't know why you wouldn't. Alright, drop to re-roll the Leia die. There's the 2. Can he control it is the question. He could PA it too, or Watto PA and re-roll, right? Make him spin the 2 focus because then he can't mill. It's actually not a bad move. I think he might be doing that. That's what he's saying. He's playing with that token. I think he might be considering it. He only needs to come up with just a little more damage. I mean, I think he does it because I think it saves him net cards. You PA Watto. Well, I mean, it doesn't really keep her off of it. He could still roll into it, but it's at least a shot. So he's going to PA Watto. Yep, he is. He's going to reroll that one. Call discard, I'm sure. Yep. Alright, so got money. That's good for him. That's what he wanted. Now the 2 focus has to be burned. Yeah, go into the 2 and the 2, and then he can still get 2 cards, but cost him dice. Now can he control is the question. He's got to control without it costing him anything. Because he needs that dollar for the Force Storm, or for the Deathfield, sorry. I mean, sending 4 across the table here is not insignificant at all. Oh, pays it for bartering. I mean, he still has money, so. All right, so there's the 3 discard that you'll drop his hand. Oh, it does have his DM in there. Not that that hugely matters. But now he'll get to mill 2 from deck, so that'll put him at 5 in hand, none in deck next round. Yeah, in order not to get Watto out, try and get some more money. Alright, there you can take plenty. That discard actually doesn't stink. Yep, 2 off deck. Let's see what he gets. Palp Saber. Wouldn't have minded seeing that. And Forsaken. Alright, so presumably, again, let's search here and just make sure, but presumably, that's big. Presumably he's going to get a Storm and a Field next round. Alright, there's a drop to reroll. He's just looking for, or sorry, not a drop, he was doing the special, he's just looking for shields. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is real close. I think Palp gets this, but let's see what Davey's got up his sleeve. Right, there's a discard. Let's see what he gets. Oh, he didn't have anything, so never mind. All right, I am very curious to see what he got in his hand here. And actually, we can look. So let's see. So there's a Deathfield. Oh, so it looks like he's only playing 1 Lightning or 1 Force Storm. All right, he's getting Obi out. Again, the doesn't do him any good on mill now. Okay, Obi misses, or maybe doesn't, I guess, with all the money, depending on what's going on. But I think the wall of dice comes in. Oof, it's not what he wanted. The 2 focus, though, that's big. And he does have the Neiman training special, which can flip to whatever he wants for the field. And actually, that's 2 apiece, right? At 2 damage to each character, so he can drop here. I think he's got it. Remember, Deathfield can come back in. Come one. Oh, for shields, 2 shields. Not the most efficient use of what he wanted to do, but... Okay, yep, so it looks like he's going to special chain 2 apiece, drop Obi. That power action goes offline. I think that's going to be... I think that's probably going to be it. He's just saying he's not resolving that special. Yeah. Alright, Leia coming out, looking for the discards. Got 1, but only a 1. I imagine we see Deathfield here again. Alright, so he rotates Deathfield to get it out. There's 3, so that's lethal. Oh, so drops to reroll. Alright, that'll do it. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks to all the members for what you do and who you are. If nothing else, go Commando. Thank you.